Hey everybody, welcome back to another PSA pre-submission video with Gem Masters. I am crazy excited about this order. I probably could have sent this off before, but this ended up being one of the largest orders I think I'll ever send. I think it's 31 cards. I still have a few more that I wanted to add to this, but I don't really want to get my order too much bigger than that. And hopefully I'll be able to squeeze in another promo order before the end of the month anyway. But who knows? I mean, they've been continuing this promo for pretty much every month for the last 4 months. So maybe they'll keep it going. I don't know. But I'll probably be having another order regardless going in before this. But this one, man, I'm really excited about. If you haven't heard me talk on this channel for the last, I don't know, probably a couple months now about Anthony Edwards, I've been chasing his stuff pretty consistently for the last 2-3 months now. And this order is no exception. This has a ton of Anthony Edwards in it. I think there's like 16 or 17 cards in this one, just of his. And I got a bunch more Wembys as well. So without further ado, I'm going to get into it. The most interesting part of this order is probably the top. A couple of random cards I've had sitting around for a while, but now this promo includes older cards. So I'm going to put these ones in there. First one I got here, Shaq Fleer Ultra Rejector 92-93. This is a rookie. This was like $1 or something. I was shocked. This used to go for about $100 back in the day. I remember this when I was a kid. I bought a lot of these and they all looked really good. I'm only sending the Shaq right now. I have a couple other ones I consider sending, but I want to see how this goes before I commit to sending the other ones. And this is really the most valuable one, so I'm just going to do this one for now. But I'm really excited about that. That's really cool. And I've got two other kind of 90s cards, and then the rest is all modern. So I picked this card up. Derek Jeter, Topps rookie, looked amazing. I got it for $10. Again, this was a card that in a PSA 10 is worth a ton. But you can pick these up all day for a pretty good price. And the centering all around looked really good. Centering potential, I think, is a 10. I don't expect this to get a 10. I don't expect any of these 90s cards to get a 10 because I've never gotten a 10 on any. But I like the way this one looks, so we'll see. Just something I'm probably going to keep in my PC. And then the last one of the 90s, 1989 score traded, Ken Griffey Jr. It's the number 100T. You can see there. Again, I got this for like $6 or something. I just think this would be such a cool one to have slabbed up. All right, so now we get into the modern and stuff and some crazy good, exciting stuff in here. I'm really pumped. So first one we'll start with Victor Wembanyama Deep Space. Not a silver or anything, just the base. But like I've said on here before, over and over again, I'm subbing all Wembys. At this point, this is probably one that I would sub and sell. Again, to kind of build up and upgrade my collection. So I'll probably be doing that with that one. Hopefully it gets a 10. I've had some pretty good luck, but hopefully we can keep it going. All right, these next two starts a little run of Anthony Edwards here. We got two of the Hyper Pink. I think I picked one of these up for the high $30 range, and the other one was about $70. That just kind of tells you what his market has done over the last, this was in the last 3 weeks. I picked both of these up. So, and I liked how they both looked. I think this will be like my third. I think I have another one out there. So that'll be 3 of those total that I'm submitting. Here's a couple other cards I think I've submitted a few of. I actually pulled one of these on a little rip I did recently. If you want to check that out, it's a couple hanger boxes to select. I pulled 2, and I had already bought one that was being delivered. Out of the 2 that I ripped, I didn't like one of them that much, so I didn't send that. But the other one that I received in the mail, I'm sending along with one that I ripped here. So this was, I think I picked one of these up for $15, and I got that pretty recently. So there are still deals out there. You just got to be able to find them. All right, so this next batch, I'm going to 2 hands for this one. We got 4 of the Purple Pulsar. I found one seller that actually had 3 of these that all looked really good. So I bought all 3 from him. Combined it with another card that's in here. I got a pretty solid deal. And then I had already purchased 1. So now I have 4 of these. So I think my odds are pretty good about pulling a 10, hopefully. Maybe multiple 10s. That'd be great. You never know. But I don't plan on keeping all of these. I'd love to have at least 1 or 2 in the collection, and then, you know, again, maybe I'll take 2, sell them, upgrade them. What I don't have is any of the Prism Anthony Edwards. I've looked at a bunch and I've almost bought a bunch, but it's just, I've never been able to pull the trigger on any of the Prism stuff, and now it's just too expensive. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I can upgrade to get some of those. All right. Next one here, we got a run of another guy that I'm going after. If you want somebody who's definitely pre-hype, like similar to Anthony Edwards, this guy definitely is Donovan Mitchell. You've seen him in this postseason. He's gone off quite a bit, and he's the centerpiece of that team. And it sounds like he might be going to another team. But if you want to get somebody who's got some long-term potential, his stuff is still cheap. I got the Hollow Optic here. I got it for under 20. I've got the Optic Hollow Fast Break here, again, under 20 bucks. And then these next two, man, I was most surprised about these. I see a lot of listings out there in like the $100 range for these. We got Select Silver Prism on the left, and then the Select Scope Prism on the right. These both look great. I got these from DC Sports. Shout out to them. I buy a lot of stuff from them. I like their quality, and they put a good product out there. These were like between 10 to 15 a piece, which I was shocked I could get them for that. So I'm really excited about those two. Now back to some more Anthony Edwards. We got the blue prism you can see here. Just picked this up at a show. I didn't even ask to negotiate on this. The guy had 20 bucks on it. I just went for it. Centering left to right, I feel like, is the one that you always have issues with on these, and this looks perfect. The rest of it looked great too. Next one here, Donruss Base. This is going for like 150 in a PSA 10. This is probably one I would sell. If I have to, you know, kind of pick and choose some of these. I got this for $7, so I thought that was a crazy deal. Looked great. I didn't see anything wrong with it. If I can get this and sell again to upgrade, then I'm all about that. All right, so now we got a few Wembys here. Got a Wemby Blue Prism Select here. I did not pull this. I did buy this. Paid about market at 45 for that one. We got an Instant Impact Silver Wemby. I paid about 25 for that one, which is pretty much the going rate. And then lastly, I've got the Emergent Silver. Paid 23 for that one. So again, fairly, that's about the going rate for those. All right, next two Brandon Miller Monopoly Silver Prisms. I don't know about you guys, but like I've opened a fair amount of this Monopoly, and I don't think I've hardly pulled any silvers. I'm surprised they're as cheap as they are. I got these for 10 bucks a piece. I could not pass up that deal. So, you know, it'd be nice to see one of those, but that's a guy I'm not really collecting. Probably sell again, focus on some stuff I'm looking at. Here's another one I'll probably sell. Sam Laporta Silver Prism. This goes for over 100 in a PSA 10. I paid 10 bucks for this raw, and it was in excellent condition all around. I didn't see much at all wrong with it. I was super pumped about that. Here's a pretty cool card right here, Justin Jefferson. We'll see how he does this year. I mean, he's a gamer regardless, but I guess for $1. This is somebody's dollar box. This is way over $1 card value to me. It goes for about 80 in a PSA 10. So I'm happy about that. So now we got some more Anthony Edwards. We got some SGA, some Donovan Mitchell, some Wemby. We got another Anthony Edwards, Purple Shock this time. This one is interesting. If you guys are looking for an Anthony Edwards that there's a low pop count on, it's this card. And the reason being, I'm kind of assuming here, but I've done a lot of research on this. Look up the sales of this card. They are all horribly off center. Pretty much everyone you can find out there. And this one looks great. And the back and everything look great. No print lines, none of that. So I'm really interested to see what this comes back at. The pop count on these is like 39 or something crazy in a PSA 10. So another Anthony Edwards. I did sub this same card a while back. Got a 9, ended up selling it. I think I got like over $100 for it in a PSA 9, which I was shocked. So I had the opportunity to get another one of these. Got it for around 30. So I'm excited about that. I don't even know if I paid that much actually. But yeah. All right, now we have a Wemby Select Base. I pulled this out of a pack the other day. I have one of these out with PSA right now. Probably, I don't know if this is a long-term hold for me, but I think if I can sell it, hopefully get a 10, be a good card again to do some upgrading with. All right, here, SGA Shock Prism. Had 2 very light scratches on the front, but everything else about it looked great. So I'm just gonna see how this one goes. I think even in a 9, this is a winner. So I'm gonna chance it and see. Hopefully, you know, those scratches are small enough. They were very small, really tiny ones. So hopefully it can get a 10, but I'm gonna guess maybe a 9 on that one. And then here, I think this is the last Donovan Mitchell. Again, this guy is so underrated. My goodness, I can't even believe it. I got this card, free shipping, 20 bucks. I was surprised. This one doesn't go for as much as like the silver or any of those. I think the silver goes for like 200. The last sale on this one I think was like 50 to 70, which I was a little surprised, honestly. I thought it'd be for more. But again, I think this guy's got a lot of room to grow. I'm happy to have a Prism rookie of his. Hopefully that one can pull a 10. And then the last card in this bunch, we have an Anthony Edwards Camo Pink. And that came along with those 3 purple Pulsars. I think this one was about 20. So between this and those other ones, I got a crazy deal. Combined shipping on all of them. I'm really happy with that. And I'm really happy with this order. Really excited to see what these come back at. Everything in here looked really good. Again, the 90s stuff, who knows? It's always a dart throw with that. Even if you look it over closely, you just... I don't know what they see in some of those, but I've never pulled a 10. But, you know, never say never. But, yeah, so we got an awesome order here. Can't wait to see this come back. I'm going to be doing a show at the end of June, so I'm hoping to get a lot of this stuff back. And I think I should be good. Might be cutting it a little close. 4 to 6 week range, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get those back for that. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. Please drop a like, comment, subscribe. Again, I would love to hear from everybody that's watching. Like, who are the guys you're going after? You know, what I try to do on here is not only talk about and show the ones I'm sending, but talk about why. I'm always trying my best to kind of predict, you know, maybe who's underpriced, who's got some potential to really spike at some point. You know, a guy like Donovan Mitchell is always a good example. He is a future Hall of Famer. I think I'd be shocked if anybody doesn't believe that. He's been in the league for, what, 7 years now. Consistently, every single year, put up solid numbers. All-star, perennial all-star. Playoffs this year. You know, I don't know how often he's gone to the playoffs, but clearly the guy carries the team. So I think that's a good one if you're looking for somebody like that. And obviously Anthony Edwards, I think he's solidified himself in that category too. But yeah, so I'd love to hear what you guys are chasing. So anyway, thanks again for joining me. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, share your stories, and I will see you guys on the next one.